Zack, zack, zack. Ja, aber noch warten an dem weißen Hütchen, da wo der Dante steht, zack, und dann davor, okay? Kurzer Antritt zu dem weißen Hütchen von deiner Seite, okay? Medi, zack, 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 genau. Komm, da. Hopp, hopp. Gut.
Already it's a fairly unusual training session. When the players normally come out, we see what's now called rondo here in Germany's temperatures. The players tend to warm up in the gym for quite a while and then come out for the first few exercises. As always, we're welcoming listeners, viewers, fans from all over the world, so feel free to post any comments or questions that you might have. We'll see if we can answer them as we go along. For now, let's see what this training session holds in store for us. Quite a few fans at Munich Siebener Street excited to see this last public training session before the Wolfsburg game.
Sprung drüber. Zack.
3 Minuten. Komm. Gute Pass. Wenn der ist fertig, komm. Gute Pass.
Ja, zack, zack und weg. Genau. Gut. Und ein bisschen schneller machen. Auf die Stationen. Komm. Zack. Zack. Gut. Hier, zack. Ja, genau. Zack. Gut, genau. Gut. Und hier vorwärts, seitlich. Hip. Ja, Sprung drüber. Zack. Ja, rechts, links, genau, gut. Genau, nicht mehr. Was? Hip. Zack. Voller. Ja, komm. Zack. Hip. Komm vor. Schnell. Gut, genau. Hip. Gut, Mitchell. Komm, zack, du bekommst zweimal den Ball. Hip, genau. Super.
Schon alles gut in einer Rennserfuß wie aller Bayern.
Gut, zack. Ja, komm. Aber noch warten an dem weißen Hütchen, da wo der Dante steht, zack, und dann davor, okay? Kurzer Antritt zu dem weißen Hütchen von deiner Seite, okay? Medi, zack, genau. Komm, da. Hopp. Gut.
Already it's a fairly unusual training session. When the players normally come out, we see what's now called rondo here in Germany, a Spanish description of this 5 against 2 or 6 against 2 that basically every football team starts with. But here we have a bit of a passing and physical exercise. Good to see that, as far as I can tell, pretty much everyone is on the pitch here. Of course, the usual suspects missing, that is Thiago, Philipp Lahm and also Javi Martinez. I haven't seen Arjen Robben on the pitch yet, but that's not necessarily anything to worry about. Robben does tend to conduct a lot of individual exercises as well. Apart from that, Holger Badstuber on the pitch, David Alaba also in the background there, Bastian Schweinsteiger. Here is David Alaba. Seems fit and ready to go. We'll have to wait and see if he'll actually feature in the starting formation of Pep Guardiola's team following his injury break. Same goes for Holger Badstuber, same goes for Bastian Schweinsteiger. But there are now again plenty of alternatives for this man to choose from. Winter preparation went very well. You probably follow it. 8-day training camp in Qatar with countless training sessions. This man, Pep Guardiola, forced his players to pretty much go to the limit with 2 training sessions on most days. Successful games as well, not against the strongest opposition admittedly. First a 4-1 victory against the Qatar Stars, where Mitchell Weiser stole the spotlight with 2 goals. Here in the center of your picture, Bastian Schweinsteiger, he yesterday won the German Goal of the Month award in national television for his beautiful free kick goal to score in the 2-1 win against Mainz in the last match before the winter break. On the left, Holger Badstuber, who has been able to conduct most training sessions in this winter break. A few training sessions were left out for precautionary measures. Behind him, Zina and Kurt. This is Juan Bernat. So I think, in fact, really everyone on the pitch. Maybe you can spot Arjen Robben hidden underneath a hat somewhere. I haven't seen him yet.
Stay now. Gut, genau. Holger, ja, ein bisschen länger warten. Zack, zack, jetzt kommt der Pass. Stopp, stopp, stopp. Sinan, warten. Nein, warten, Sinan. Immer noch warten. So, jetzt los. Gut, genau. Sehr gut, komm.
These men don't look particularly happy, but they have plenty of reason, I think, to be happy with the winter preparation. Xabi Alonso here in the center. He experienced a winter break, as is traditional in Germany, for the first time, and for a player of his age it should be particularly beneficial. Already the dominant figure in Bayern Munich's midfield in the first half of the season. On Friday, Bayern Munich played the last test match before the second half of the season starts in Bochum. Clear and pretty much undisputed 5-1 victory, despite the early lead for the underdogs from Bochum. And in that game, we just saw Bastian Schweinsteiger, who played with Xabi Alonso in midfield. And not for the first time, but for the first time in a starting formation, if I'm not mistaken. One way or the other, we're hoping to see much more of them. Thomas Müller, good first half of the season for him. As always, really consistent player. Sebastian Rode here, he'll be hoping to get a few more games under his belt, although he says himself the first half of the season went pretty well. And particularly towards the end of that first half of the season, he showed some really strong performances. Holger Badstuber, the first man to return from the winter holiday. He was the first man at Munich Siebener Street at the beginning of January. And he's just loving it, enjoying himself. Finally back with